Hey guys, and welcome to my guide on how to get Windows 8 on your Mac operating system. I currently use Mountain Lion, but this should work on a lot of previous versions of Mac OS. We're going to be using a program called VirtualBox. You can do this with Windows 8, Windows 7, any other previous version of Windows, plus any other operating system, but today's guide is going to be on Windows 8. If you wanted to do Windows 7, it's very similar, just follow the steps, but obviously correct it with Windows 7. So first what you want to do is open your internet browser. So when you've done that, type in VirtualBox. When that's loaded, click the downloads. Wait for it to load. It's being slow today for some reason. And then you want to choose the VirtualBox 4.2.4 for OS X hosts. Obviously, because you're using a Mac, and OS X is the Mac name. So once it's started downloading, you'll see it. Wait for it to download. I've already downloaded and installed it, so I'm not going to be doing that again. It's 101 megabytes, so it should take a couple of minutes depending on your connection. So what I'm going to do now is open it. How to install it basically is double click the virtualbox.pkg file. Just click, I think it's continue. It's really simple to install. I don't need to show you how to do it. Once that's installed, it should be in your applications. So scroll down to, if it's in alphabetical order, then scroll down, and then click VirtualBox. I've already put it in my docs. So the system you see there, Windows 8, ignore that. That was a previous one I've done. We're going to show you how to do it from the beginning. So click New, type Windows 8. Make sure your disk is inserted. If it's Windows 7, put the Windows 7 disk in. It will automatically select Windows 8 for you there, as you can see. If you put like there I was showing, if you put Windows 7, it'll put Windows 7 for you. But that's all the list of different operating systems, plus your Linux, Solaris, BSD. Sorry, my mic's really bad. It's like when I'm recording, I can hear the repeat in my head, and it just muddles my brain when I'm trying to speak. So yeah, choose Windows 8. If it's the Windows 8 64-bit, then choose that. This is 32, so you don't need to put 32, it just knows that. You need to allocate a certain amount of RAM. So it's up to you how much RAM you have in your computer. I've got 16 gigs, so I'm going to put about 7 gig. And then you need to actually choose how much hard drive you want to allocate. So just click here, just click continue for there. Then you want to choose a VDI, a VirtualBox disk image. That's the best one to choose. It's the most straightforward. And then click dynamically allocated. Just read through it if you want to. Then click continue. Then you want to choose how big you want the hard drive. So the standard it sets is 25 gig. It's up to you how much you want to use. I'm just going to use 25 gig because I'm just showing this as an example. Depending on what you use the Windows 8 virtual machine for, it depends on how much hard drive you want to allocate, I suppose. So click create. So it's created, all ready to go. What you want to do now is actually click on it, click start. Make sure your disk is in, click OK, and it's going to start booting up. Then you need to choose, the location. So that's the CD drive for me. You can also boot it from a USB pen if you have Windows 8 on a USB pen or Windows 7. You just need to select the hard drive, the USB pen drive instead. And then it's going to start loading, it's going to start booting. Obviously you have to go for the installation. Once you've done this the first time, for future it should just load the operating system without having to boot it, obviously, from standard. So once you've done that, it's going to come with a screen for Windows setup. So you want to choose your settings, so obviously United Kingdom for myself, keyboard, and then click next, then click install now. So it's going to take a while to load. It'll say setup is starting. Got them words out again. Then just be patient. It does take a while, but you don't have to do this, like I said, every time. So then once that's done, click I accept the license terms. Click next. click custom, install Windows only advanced. I did try clicking the other one, but it doesn't seem to work properly. So you're going to see the drive you want to install Windows 8 to. This is your allocated drive for your virtual box, so you can see it's the 25 gig that I allocated. I think Windows 8 takes about 5 gigs, so just bear that in mind when you're choosing how big you do want your virtual hard drive. Okay, so once it's done all that, it's going to start installing. It does take quite a while again. So I will be back with you when it. So I didn't want to go through all the installation instructions. Basically, what you need to do is when it's finished installing on that page that I was last on, it's gonna take you through the installation instructions. So it's gonna ask you like what theme you want it, what's your username, password. It's all really straightforward. It's not exactly a tutorial I need to do. It's something that yourself can do. You don't need a tutorial on how to type a few personal like information bits about yourself. So once it's done all that, loaded up, it's gonna take you to the Windows 7 8. This is the home screen, so this is Windows 8. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it works out fine for you. This is my first guide. I know it's not been the best. It's been a bit, but hopefully it's got you to where you need to be. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.